Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of an Ocean Wave, and this is day 26 of the November daily draws. So as we start the weekend, let's see what kind of message we're going to get. And I'll be taking the first card from Dugan's Witch's Tarot, followed by an Oracle card from the Witch's Wisdom Oracle deck. So let's use our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, so here we go. And today we will go here. And our card today is the King of Swords. He's cropped up recently as well, about having this focus, about having this sense of the bigger picture. We had the Ace of Swords, didn't we? We had Ace of Swords yesterday, and this new beginning, this new opportunity, this new idea, or this new information, this beginning of learning. And the King of Swords is coming to us to show us we might develop a strategy for taking hold. It's almost as if he's took hold of this this ace, this beginning, this potential, and he's taking charge. He's taking charge of this new beginning. He's taking charge, and he's going to direct how he's going to unpack its potential. I often refer to the pages as being the ones that take hold of the ace and begin to learn it and begin to discover the nature of it, and that they're part of the learning process. The king is a bit more advanced. This new beginning is something, and this new revelation isn't totally new. It's just something that's coming to us in a new way, I feel, if that makes sense. So it's something that we are learning, but it's already tied to what we already know. So we're not starting at the beginner's level, but we're building on to what we already have. So that's why I believe it's the king that's coming and holding this, is because he's got the experience. He's more experienced than the page. He's got the experience, and he's got he's got the confidence and the wisdom, and and he's not as impulsive as the knight would have been. So, and yes, he may need the queen to help him nurture it, but primarily he's taking charge. Right at this beginning, he's able to recognize how he can begin to fit it in with what he already knows, and how he can build upon his experience and his knowledge that he's gained over time, and how he can take this new thing, or this familiar thing presented in a new way, and how he's going to perhaps present it in a new way. And maybe this is something that once we've gotten to grips with and developed a plan as to how we're going to unfold this new thing that's coming in, this news, this revelation, this new opportunity, and we can develop some ideas about how we may begin to go, what the next few steps are going to be. We can plan ahead. We can begin to formulate our ideas more as we take hold of it, and then as necessary, we're then able to communicate it. Once we've got a grasp of that, we'll be able to communicate our strategy and ideas to others as we need to, and as the king is very good at doing, this is part of taking charge. And he could be teaching what he's gained the knowledge of, and building. And as he builds on that foundation he already has, that firm foundation on which he sits, and it's interesting that his throne is actually not indoors. He's outdoors, out with the trees and the land, and he's getting out there. He's out there, and his foundation is perhaps going to be more connected to the world around him, and he's going to be more free. We talked about with the ace, with the mountains, and I forgot to mention they can represent the challenges, but. The hawk, it was a hawk. It wasn't an eagle. I was right. I said that it was a falcon, but it was a hawk, and it rose above the mountains. So we will face challenges, but we can rise above them. And we have the open spaces. He's out there in the open spaces, so we're not going to be as restrained as before. We're free to expand and to grow, and to develop our ideas and strategies. So we can think of different ways we can do that, and that's where our foundation is, and we can communicate and teach what we're gaining. We can pass on that knowledge to others as we feel appropriate, so that other people can gain from our experience too. So let's take hold of that opportunity that we're being presented with, that opportunity for learning. But it's not like a beginner's level. It's actually something that's building upon our already gained knowledge and experience, and it's coming to enhance it and broaden it out against the wide open spaces. With it's going to be more limitless, and it's going to be more unrestrained and unrestricted. And that's a good thing, because we can have just the freedom to grow how we want to grow. And I think that's what this card is saying that we can do. So let's see what other message we get from the Oracle card. And we'll go there. And we have Athame, funnily enough, another kind of sword. And it's about boundaries. We may need to form some boundaries about. We've been talking about, just because we have the unrestricted ability to expand and we have this open expanse, we will still need to put boundaries for ourselves of what we allow and what we don't allow coming across our path, and what we take on board. We may have to be more selective and cut away the negative and just embrace what we feel is going to enhance this experience, and anything that isn't going to, we may have to cut away and put a line around to say that you can't cross. So we may need to put boundaries in place, limits in place, but at the same time, only in the sense to help us to have this more growth and expanse. Anything that's going to hold us back from that, we need to keep at bay and put a protection line out there. And that's what I feel that this is. So let's set our boundaries, about our personal boundaries, but let there be no limit to what we learn, to what we experience, and to what we can bring into our lives. And that is today's message. And I'll be back tomorrow with day 27. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone. And I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.